saying?
What you mean?
So between
As
Chris
far as
Brown
like
and
choreography, like because it's only a few people that actually like will watch perform. Because if I go to a concert, I want to see you perform. I don't want to like you can karaoke anywhere. Like what are you gonna do to take that to a whole nother level? And I ain't never been disappointed by Usher. You know what I'm saying? Like it was climbing on the wall sideways. I was
I
like,
think even now he's doing like he had like a whole show and he on they skating. It's
Yeah,
like
my wife wasn't fucking with that at all. Like her my mother-in-law went to Vegas back in I think it was like October.
Something.
So like he had a residency there. But
No, it is.
She was residency there. She was like, it felt like a cruise. Like it felt like cruise music. It had like the only thing that was really jumping about it was like around the time uh, a bunch of people came in, I guess, to give him like his flowers or something like that. Like Anita Baker showed up. Chris Brown shot that one track together or whatever. Like it was like that. But I've never like been to like a Usher concert or Usher performance. But like if it's anything like those shows with him, like them performing at these award shows or whatever, like it's just a snippet of that, then I mean anybody that's ever really seen them in person, I can definitely see why they wouldn't be disappointed. But when it comes to like choreography and level of difficulty within that choreography, there ain't a motherfucker alive that's beating Chris Brown.
Nah, that nigga, he's doing full somersaults.
Like
within his
it's
not he can sing too.
No lip sync.
He definitely can sing. I didn't, when he first came out, I was like, he can, because you know it's took time away. He has his voice, I guess his new voice or whatever. But yeah, sometimes I still go Marion and versus Mario had no business. Mario had no business.
Ray J was just, I don't know what.
Yeah, that whole fiasco was.
You know they started a group, right?
Who?
Yeah, they did.
It's Ray J,
Bobby Valentino,
Sammy, and somebody else. They call themselves R something.
For real?
Yeah. It's a real.
Who was the other one? It was Ray J, Bobby Valentino, Sammy, and who else was up there? Oh, and Pleasure P.
Yeah.
Pleasure P, man. Pleasure P carried pretty wicked. I don't care what nobody says.
Well, and wasn't there only like two people singing?
What, and Pleasure P?
Pretty Ricky.
Nah, it was
Pleasure.
It was
everybody else rapped.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I knew it was a singer in there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course he carried him. He's the one singing.
Rappers can carry a group too sometimes. But they.
I wouldn't say that.
Nah. All those slow songs, people were listening for that. They were listening.
Nobody listened to the even with Charlie Boy and Tights. Like nobody.
Yeah.
After Tights songs, when Tights songs, everybody
they
was
just
like,
listened to Charlie Boy. They ain't worried about Charlie Boy. And Tight was going hard. It's just Charlie Boy.
You can have the hardest verse. Ain't nobody care after Charlie. Man, you can say the most sexual. Pretty Wiki can say the most sexual stuff. As soon as Pleasure P come on, they're like, "What you say? Sing on it, what?" Man, Slicker,
I seen Pretty Ricky concert one time.
Now they be killing it.
That was with the Millennium Tour at first.
They be killing their performances though. I be seeing clips.
That's before
they be still doing full choreography.
Nah, they do. But
ain't too many rap groups.
Ain't one of them like they still
doing.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Who's doing real estate?
Spectacular.
Big Blue got locked up for the PC.
He just big in money.
Yeah. He's because I think they had a little. They had like a little dispute.
So that was real.
It was real.
They had like a little dispute because they were talking about the money, and Spectacular was like, "Well, yeah, I kept most of the money because I put all the money up. Like if it wasn't for me, the group wouldn't even be able to do nothing. That was my money."
See,
that's what we found out that
they're actually real blood brothers. A lot of people don't know that.
Oh, for real?
They have the same dad, different moms. That's
wow.
They all got different moms. That's why they look different, but. They didn't get their daddy jeans. They got their mama jeans. Yeah. When they were on
it came out.
On Love and Hip Hop, it came out.
Yeah, it came out.
Why they wait so long for that to come out?
But it wasn't been known that they were all blood brothers. They never,
yeah.
they
I
never
had
hit
no,
it.
I
They
had no
never
idea.
hit it. They always say they were
Yeah, but
brothers.
you gotta
But
think
people,
I mean,
about it.
everybody
Wasn't
say-
for niggas, they was
yeah,
for
that's true.
girls.
Just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
girls
yeah.
knew what
but
it
just
was.
like
Okay, that
B2K
makes
too.
sense.
B2K allowed them to, just like Omarion and
I knew Mario and Marcus Houston. They related, right? Or they
No,
brothers?
they're not.
they're not even
No?
related. They just
Oh,
market
shit,
it
was
like
he?
that. Just like
Orion is
Brother.
The one, they look alike.
yeah.
Market
Market it that
watermelon,
way.
right?
They market Omarion and Marcus Houston as like cousins or brothers, just like Janae Aiko and Lil Fizz. They try to market that as that's his little
Oh,
sister.
yeah, that
Orion,
makes sense.
when really Janae is Orion's baby mama to their oldest kid. And Boog and J Boog and Mark Houston really related.
Yeah.
No, so most groups is family in there, real family.
somewhere.
Well, yeah.
It's nepotism.
Cause what? Who else? It was another group.
The Migos.
The Amigos.
With cousins and uncles. Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Y'all don't say I was lost. Like, so I had no idea that Beyonce had two different completely groups.
Yeah, what?
Had two completely different groups with between like Michelle and them and.
Oh yeah.
Nah, I had
you-
no idea.
Oh, you mean like the original Destiny Child and the
Yeah.
new Destiny Child?
Cause it was
Yeah.
another chick. I seen a video.
Because it was.
So well, if you put it like that, then it's three there. Because you got the original, and then when them two dropped, they picked up Michelle and that other chick, and then they just dropped the other chick.
Yeah.
And that's what we got now.
And it's crazy.
I seen that other
Imagine you
chick in
find
one
out.
video.
Imagine you find out that you got kicked out when a music video dropped. That's how they found out. When they dropped out "Say My Name," that's when they're like, "Wait a minute, you didn't call me for the video shoot."
Wow.
Nah.
Damn.
Oh, when the other girl got kicked out, I don't know if you seen the clip. One of the girls got kicked out at a studio session.
Yeah.
She said,
I heard about
"Go
that.
home." She's like, "I ain't got no luggage. I'd rather have you go home than you not have no luggage." Basically saying get on the plane and
Yeah.
She was like, but that girl wasn't like, she was, it was something always up with her. Like, she wasn't,
with fair, yeah.
yeah, she wasn't always like available or around.
Michelle-
It was something always like
Michelle was definitely the oddball out of them.
But that was a church girl, yeah.
Yeah, that I could. I didn't know it. I didn't know she was a church girl. I just know that she wasn't the same.
No.
She didn't deliver the same as Kelly and Beyonce. It didn't.
And then
the
also
delivery
Kelly
was-
sung a lot of the parts on a lot of Beyonce songs. If you listen,
Yeah, Kelly can
closely.
sing.
Yeah,
Kelly.
that's like
I
Check
was
on
thinking-
it. Kelly did second verse on Check on it. You just
I
gotta go
was,
back and
I was
listen.
thinking about that. It's bringing up church. Like a lot of the R&B artists, like we wonder why like R&B is taking a turn that it's taking as far as like the kind of music that they put out.
Yeah.
Is a vast difference between what's going on now between what was going on in the 90s or whatever. But a lot of those artists were found
In the
in
church.
church.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why some artists like Kelly Price, 1 minute she dropped a church album, next minute she back to R&B, then she back to church and R&B. Man, one of the members of Casey and JoJo,
I mean,
he tried to do
Snoop Dogg
church.
dropped a gospel album too.
He showed it. He killed it with the Clark sisters, man. He killed it. Blessed be.
See, this is the misconception. I mean, the misunderstanding that I have growing up, and them talking so bad about listening to worldly music. And now you got, I guess, like you say,
See,
it was
my parents
different
never really
times.
talk bad about listening to worldly music because they snuck and listened to it. They just wasn't
Like
raised
blues,
to listen
right?
to it. Yeah, they snuck and listened to like the
Yeah,
Marvin Gaye and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But they wasn't
But
like raised to listen.
Was
to
Marvin Gaye like? I don't think they was as explicit as these
Nah,
artists. Is.
not Marvin Gaye, but you had.
I mean, you had some
Curtis Mayfield,
Curtis Mayfield.
Clarence.
Shit, you had
What's the one that said she's a lover, she's a you know what I'm talking about? I can't think of it.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I just can't think of the name.
What was it? Say it again.
I don't know all the words. I just know like she's a lover, she's something.
Oh,
You look it up later.
man. But they definitely have, like, because every time my mama say something about anything like that, I go back because I love blues. So
Yeah.
I'll pop one in real quick.
Saturday
Like,
mornings.
what they talking about right there, mama?
It's time to clean up. So you wake
Did they
up
really do that
and you
at
smell
y'all?
pine song.
And they played music?
Mhm.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Well, we played music, but it wasn't no blues.
Nah, it was blues in
Nah,
our
we
house.
had to.
No.
In
we
my
had to
mom's
clean
house
up.
and his mom's
And I
house.
heard you hear, no.
No, it was
Yeah.
that or like Yolanda Adams,
Yeah.
Franklin, those back then.
We had whole phases that we would go through.
Oh no, we Kurt Franklin in my church.
Tupac was in there.
My pastor thought my pastor at the time thought Kurt Franklin was on the borderline of rap god.
Well, yeah, I think everybody everybody was there.
Kirk
I think
Franklin.
everybody
Was he the
there.
first?
Yeah.
He was.
Because I remember at that time we were all still at Woodley Heights, and I had started singing in the youth choir. Carol was directing, and we were right here. We were right here right under the bridge, MLK.
Right there by Skinny.
We were right there in that parking lot. We practiced right there in the parking lot. Rain down on me.
Yeah, man.
When
I told him we used to be in the choir, me, him, Courtney.
Yeah,
I think the only Kirk Franklin song we was allowed to sing was "Jesus Paid It All." That was the borderline the most.
Well, see, our youth pastor
we used to walk in on that.
Our
song.
youth pastor, Uncle Kevin, he was really like a youth pastor.
But you had a youth pastor. We didn't have no youth pastor.
Oh, nah, Uncle Kevin was.
Nobody pastor to you.
My language by referring to him like this, but he was a shit. Like he was on top of everything. You could talk to him about anything, and you know how some older people you can't talk to him about young people problems. You could go to him and he can get you. He lace you up on the game.
And he can hoop.
And he can hoop left hand. He was left hand. He got big hands, and he can skate. Skate his ass off.
Man,
getting it in.
Nah, he legit. He was he married me and my wife. He's out there. Him and his wife is our counselors, marriage counselors. Nice. So yeah, it was lit. Woodley Heights was the bomb, man. Yeah, I wish everybody could experience Woodley Heights.
That was a whole.
The whole hood was there.
Man, like,
I bet.
At church. That's crazy. Bible study, all
the way. Anything happened, like it was right there. You know what I'm saying? So
everybody can whoop
right there.
Everybody can whoop you.
It is.
Everybody on the street can whoop you.
It is Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
Hold on. I'm back to you. Number one. It's Tuesday. I know what you're gonna say. Go ahead, say it.
No, I'm gonna let you finish.
No, say it.
It's Taco Tuesday.
What else?
And it's also Titty Tuesday.
Your mic is off. No one heard you.
Make sure that y'all feed the tummy and send those attachments.
You ain't gotta send an attachment.
Put some whipped cream on those attachments.
They can see it in person.
I'm saying, man, those attachments will get them into a job.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all can see it in person.
I'm not. I'm at work.
Not at this hour.
People work graveyard shift.
Well, you're not. Go home and see it in person.
I want an attachment.
Hey, you play the game, get in it. You play the game, stay
in it. But it's Tuesday. We're back for another episode of the Where You Ask podcast. You already know it's your girl, DJ Baby Blue Diamond, the star of the show.
It's your boy D, aka Mr. Live at 5 himself.
Hey.
What? It's your fella?
That's not how you spell it's your fella.
I didn't hear what he said. I thought he spelled it out. But...
Someone can spell.
I said FELLA.
Oh, fella. Why did you say it's your fella? No.
It's okay. Hey, this is the
Where You Ask podcast.
And we have a special guest. Now, last episode, we had
Slim Biggie.
We had, is he little KG? Is he younger?
No, he older.
So we had big KG in the building. Now we have younger KG. We don't call him KG. The plush ecstasy plus vodka.
I ain't gonna lie, man. That whole app that
really can
front to back.
Really can.
Have you heard it, Travis?
What?
His album.
His album.
You'll like it. If you like Jay Darius, you'll like it. Yeah. You like him. Dope album. So Certified Luva's in the building. You know, he has a couple stuff coming up. Let's talk about you first. What got you into doing music real fast? How'd you get into doing music? Did you already know you can sing? Did someone tell you couldn't sing? I don't know.
Family.
Okay, that makes sense.
Family.
Like you said, you grew up in the church singing.
Yeah, since I was like 5 years old. Like publicly. But I always knew I could sing. I was mom's baby, so mom was saying whatever she's saying, I'm saying. And we was always on some 90s R&B, jamming Johnny Gill.
Okay.
Freddie Jackson.
Was it hard to transition from gospel to R&B?
Nah.
Like, was it like Was it a decision you had to think about, or you knew you wanted to do R&B? I know some people who grew up in the church, sometimes they try to weigh the options. Like,
nah,
I know a lot of people do R&B because it's more profitable than gospel.
That wasn't even thought, as far as fit wise. Like I can go back to one of my fondest memories of me and my brother KG. We would break. You remember the old school hangers that had the cardboard in it? We would break those. He would make drums out of them, and we would come up with our songs.
Yeah.
Like back then.
Do you know about that?
Saying,
you know about those hangers?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I don't know about hangers.
No, the hangers he's talking about with the cardboard in it.
Yes.
Oh, I'm just asking. You never know.
Why would I know about hangers?
I'm just saying. You ain't never had noodles before either, so you gotta ask these questions.
What?
Man, my homie
God.
had bought me some noodles to try. I was supposed to try it, but I ended up getting drunk at Austin, so I couldn't try it. Man, don't ever get drunk in Austin, man. You never know what happens the next day.
Don't say that because we got things.
Yeah,
but still, that don't mean you get
don't do
that. Go to Austin, have a good time. Just don't overdo it like I did.
Amen.
But Certified Lover, what's the name of the album we were talking about? People don't know. Compliments to Certified.
We're out into this amazing guy named Malcolm. It's a black-owned vodka. He's from Philly. Me, a friend of mine, and cousin Nate had went into business together.
Make that almost not sweet.
I was messing around with one of the little apps that I make music on, and I had sent them a song, and originally it was Hennessy.
Oh, for real?
I can use a little Henny right now. And then Nate called me, and he was like, "Hey, change that Henny to Plush." I was like, "Wow, what is Plush?" I had no idea what it was. And I changed it. I sent it to him.
I remember he called me.
Well, I feel like stigma to black liquors, if I can say that. Not just black only, but black liquors. Because you think of Henny, it comes with a negative stereotype.
Indeed. Yeah. Indeed.
We might not some of them might.
I think dark liquor in general.
But with Plush, that sounds more like
except Douce.
Elegant. I'm more like
it's
like I'm put you on
one of the first things that you notice when you look at the bottle is like the figure.
Yeah.
And that's why I use that in the in the actual song, talking about the figure of a woman, because they wanted to make it to where it was durable and then easy to hold on to.
Pretty good.
It's funny because the old tonic bar,
I just thought about it right
is
now.
now called Fuel Bar. If you don't know, tonic is now Fuel Bar. You know when we had the event there? Yeah, I was like, "Is that Plush vodka?" And he was surprised. Like, you know about that? Yeah, I know about that.
You had some?
Not again now.
It's good.
It
I
is
had
good.
the plum.
No, I haven't had it yet, so I don't know if it's good yet.
It's
most people don't have it. I was surprised she had it. A lot of bars don't carry it. A lot of the liquor store. Remember, we tried to find
we tried to get some
have
at
it,
a
so it's
store,
hard to get to. But I do eventually want to try one.
You'll be surprised, like the hangover that you had when you was in Austin. It wouldn't have happened like that.
Well, number one, they made our drink strong. The first drink we had was a margarita that was
awesome.
Free. Someone had bought margaritas, so they take it. So it was a free margarita, and that was kind of strong. And me, I'm the type that if I'm drinking with someone, I'm gonna keep up with you. I'm not gonna sip my drink.
Obviously, you didn't.
Not sipping your drink. So he gulped it down. So I was like, I gotta gulp it down. We went to another bar. We stayed at that same bar and got some cranberry and vodka. That was strong. He gulped it down. I was like, I gotta gulp it down. I can't be you ain't sipping. So I thought I was gonna hit him. Let me mix it. No. So then we went to one more bar. So we only made it to 2 bars. For the second bar, I was like, you know what? I know my limits. I'm what I know. I'm sick with my Hypnotic Sprite. I'm sick with my Hypnotic and Sprite. He got his vodka and cranberry. I was like, cool, we good. Having a good time. I'm dancing, right? So on the way, so I was like, we have to go to a restroom stop. And I was like, oh, this ain't it. My head was spinning. I was like, this is it. So I'm like, let me stand up and try to play it cool. He already knew. I was like, man. So we got out the parking lot, had to stop for another parking lot. Give some bread and water. Like, she only yelled that because I was laughing at you. I was like, you was laughing at me? It's like a little bit because it was kind of funny. I was like, you was laughing at me. But I didn't know what had happened. Like I told her, I didn't know how I made it to the apartment. Apparently, I had stopped using the restroom before I laid it on the bed. I don't know how I got changed or nothing. I just woke up and I had water and Gatorade next to me.
He probably got a whole video.
No, he ain't got no videos. I know that. He ain't the type of videos.
It
was a struggle bus because I could tell I was in the car. He was like, I was struggling to try to snap your skirt back on because you was like wilding. I was like, oh, I did all that. He's like, yeah. He threw up in my Mac Miller shirt. I was like, oh, dang. Oh, you're a Mac Miller
I definitely wouldn't call you back. If you would throw up on my chucks, that was it.
No, but he gave me the shirt to throw up on.
Over.
No, he gave me the shirt to throw up on. It wasn't like I just did it. No, it wasn't like he had a shirt
on. It was either
on.
that or the car, right?
No, I remember that. He had a Mac Miller shirt in the back. No, I remember that because we was like down the street from the house, literally like a block away from the house. He's like, we're almost there. And he just gave me his Mac Miller shirt. And I just like, yeah.
You gotta buy him another shirt.
I am. Maybe not. No, you know what I'm saying. No,
what?
Mac Miller's trash. I did him a favor.
But he's not trash to him, obviously.
Taylor Swift is not trash to him. You know what I'm saying?
Mac Miller ain't trash though.
Public service announcement. Be careful who you take out.
She would have been toe up partying with us back in the day.
But he told me, he said a lot of people's first experience, because it was my first time going to 6th Street, so he said a lot of people's first experience down 6th Street ends up on drinks. So I lasted 2 more drinks more than his homie did, so I don't feel too bad. And I didn't get dragged in the house too. He said he got dragged in the house his first time on 6th Street. I didn't get dragged in the house, so I feel better.
I always tell women, if you drinking with me, drink like a lady. Do not worry about me, because I drank for real.
Yeah, I gathered that walking, you know.
Pirates, man.
It was looking real. It was looking real like a true Bruce Lee film.
Travis, if you would have been kicking with us back in the day, if you would have kicked with us back in the day, Travis, we had a goddamn ball,
man.
Bro, trust me.
This is chill mode, like. Back in the day.
I was just looking at someone that was like, we was like when we was 14 to 16 years old, we was doing 25 to 30-year-old shit. That's why we in the house.
Yeah.
Believe.
That's how we started drinking from our uncles.
Like it's our generation is totally different from what.
That's why I be telling people, I was like, y'all have no idea, like, we done it like 10 times over. So like now I'm really,
none of this impressive. Like,
right.
Yeah, none of this impressive. Like it's crazy.
Well, I didn't get to do nothing, so I be out.
But we know. We know.
I got hoes.
I ain't got no hoes.
In different areas.
So you have to say that.
No,
yeah. She gotta throw that out.
No, I don't have hoes.
We don't know who watching.
Nobody watching. I ain't got hoes, though. You don't.
Ah, you can't.
My phone's dry. I'm proud of myself. 2023. Phone's dry.
Stop lying to us.
No, I'm proud of myself. I cut them all off.
How many was it?
Just 2.
She said all.
Like
I
it
don't
was
think
like
2 compared.
Just
Like
2?
you can say all with 2.
Just say
She
them.
said like 6 or something.
Yeah.
No, just 2.
You could just say I cut them off.
I did.
Cut all of them.
All 2 of them.
How many?
Two of them.
Well, you know, like
All 2 of them. All 2
Ran
of
it up, didn't you?
Living life on the edge over there.
I was. That's why you trying to be in my business. Well, you up here trying to get my jersey. Why you in my business? I'm up here getting the jersey and it's not there. In my business, don't do that. But anyway, that's another story. But since it's summertime coming soon, it's been hot lately.
Sundress season.
Sundress season.
You got a song for that too.
You go with South by Southwest. So if you are at South by Southwest, ladies, I'm assuming the fellas want to see you in the sundress.
I want to see nothing.
And they said the best way to make the booty jiggle in the sundress is don't wear panties.
I'm gonna say I don't want to see nothing. I'm just gonna say that. It's a double standard because it is sundress season, and you already know the yams is out. Only thing is when you have a woman and she want to wear a sundress, the yams is out also. So you gotta say
that don't bother me.
Well, that be
no, it don't bother me. It used to back in the day.
season.
Back in the day, it used to, but
It's the same with sweatpants season.
Didn't you have a TikTok? Yeah. I'm talking about the husband.
Shout out to Heavenly for tuning in. Thank you.
Which
we
one?
appreciate you.
The husband, it was the husband was with the wife, and he asked her, like, the dude asked if he should have a say so over how she's dressed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was just
it was that was on a podcast I had seen. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Of course, one of our listeners and your co-host on yours, Happy is like, no man should have the right to say anything about a woman's dress or how she dressed. If we married, I gotta say so. I don't know. It's just what it is.
I don't mind if someone.
It's very funny that like that's one person, but a majority of the women feel like that.
Yeah.
That they should have no opinion about what they do, but they have no quarrel about telling or sharing unsolicited opinions and information about their feelings about what we are or should be doing.
Yeah.
I don't like the biggest thing to me is like, I mean, we on vacation and I come out in a European speedo. You know what I'm saying?
This is my thing.
I expect you to have a problem with
that.
Hogging the lane.
I expect you to have a problem with that.
I'm hogging the lane. Let's see.
So this is my take on that.
I can't leave out the house with certain basketball shorts on.
Right.
This is my take on it.
You say when the gray short pants came out. All right, now we got.
Oh snap! It's gonna be cold.
I don't know about that.
Oh, I guess it's gonna be cold.
If they wear sundress this weekend, Southwest, there's gonna be a lot of posing.
I was just looking at that. The weather gonna be horrible in Southwest.
Hey, women don't care. Women do
they
not
really
care.
Don't.
They don't, because I saw what was it? The rodeo.
Yeah, they said it might snow.
And it was still out there.
When we used to go out. Joe's barrio. It be cold. They still got their little bitty skirts on because they like, well, when I get in here, it ain't gonna be cold. You know, out there. They gonna
Shout out to Nikki for tuning in. Everyone else that tuned in. This is my thoughts on it because we kind of talked this on the Amside show.
Yeah, we did.
And I always talked about how like being a female DJ and it's mostly males that I DJ for. Sometimes I tend to watch the way I dress if I'm by myself. Now, if I'm with someone and I know someone's going to come take pictures of me, I might dress a little cute. But I try to tend to watch the way I dress if I'm going to be around males. Because number one, you know how male rappers are, especially if they know you. They want to give you a hug and all that and dap you up. And you don't know what kind of time they're going to be on. If you in something skimpy, they might want to try something.
Yeah.
I'm on one night. And all I need is that one night for them to try something. And it's like, nah.
Presentation is everything.
It is. So like some days I'll be like, man, I be wanting to come look like a ragamuffin and like sweats and stuff. You know, also even think about it. Things out.
All is different.
So I don't.
But I feel like they gonna grab it anyway.
I don't do like club bar scene. I'm not that type of dude. Like,
do we go out
with my girl? Nah.
Right.
Nah. We ain't got no business in there because I know there's bad intentions in there.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be shot at the club. Guess I'm not gonna park lot pimp. Like I'm gonna take my butt home, you know, and
I don't do bars unless it's happy hour. That's when no one's there.
I mean, I just try to keep myself out. I don't want to be in because I know how I will respond.
Now, see, he had his answer, Travis' answer, and my answer without even, well, besides me and Travis' answers, without us even going into detail. His answer was the same as ours when Happy was on. And we were trying to explain to her the situations that y'all put us in when y'all wear certain things. You thinking about I can wear. Don't try to control me in what I wear. But we thinking about
Andre
safety.
said the same thing too. Remember on Amside show.
On Amside show, it's
he
about
said I should be able
safety,
to wear whatever I want to wear. Right. But it's not just about that too. It's about safety. Like not just safety for your significant other who you with, safety for myself too. But I feel like men gonna grab no matter what. You can be fully dressed in a man, and they still gonna grab.
If it's on their mind, it's on their mind.
Yeah,
it is.
It's just
exactly.
it's just like certain things that in your genetic makeup, you're prone to contract or whatever or deal with.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean you should be doing things that aid in that.
Because some women are just blessed no matter what they wear, their figure gonna show. Just like some men are blessed no matter what they wear, they're gonna show they can't help it.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. But I was gonna say, so dang, what was I about to? I was about to ask a question, and then you start talking.
Well, they said Certified Lover, an old school player talking about grab your knees. And look at that Wave.
What's good, Kipo?
Man, old school. I was dang, what was I about to say?
I read that and what I thought that would sound old school.
What would it sound like? Go ahead, say it in the mic.
Oh man,
this is gonna be our sound bite. This is gonna be a drop right here. If you get our drops together, this is gonna be the first drop we get.
Oh man.
Oh, that's classic.
Come on, baby. just grab your knees.
No, it's not even like that. It's like
It's like a whisper.
It's like a whisper.
I thought it was like a smooth jazz, like
or like they right. Like they face to face, and like she kind of said apprehensive about it. She kind of nervous, and he like, it's all right. So he turns around like just. He like as he turned around, he doing this here. He like, man,
treating like a drunk uncle.
Like he doing that. He just
got you.
To the shit. That's what
I just you got drunk uncle. Go ahead, take
Don't
worry about what else is in there. Mind your business. Mind your business. Grab your sodas.
Grab your knees, baby.
Nice future.
Somebody's acting up. You gotta take it slow.
That's crazy.
The weather might be cold, it might be hot, but we'll be down there for South by Southwest. Tell us about the event that you have coming up down there in Austin, Texas.
It's about to go down.
That should give me late vibes.
Nah, she give you certified vibes, man. I provide an experience.
No, we talking about. Talking about the grab your
I'm
in buying Nate shit.
Nah, that sounds like something
he said to him.
That sounds like something that the old dude on Family Guy would say to Chris.
Oh yeah, it sure did.
Man,
I saw the episode where they thought the world was coming in. They were playing the April Fool's joke, and the old man comes over. It was like, I guess it's time. I'm like, well,
like, hey man, why was he on that long?
Seth MacFarlane, something wrong. Like that's the creator.
But the fact that he never gave up.
Persistent.
Persistent. Every episode he was persistent.
I got some candy. He said, no, I gotta go. I can't stay. He said, bring your fat ass.
Oh, evil.
I don't know what's worse, him or his dog. His dog was, man, that dog was creepy.
Oh, Brian. No,
not Brian. No, the old man's dog.
Old man's dog.
Oh no,
there was an episode where he did something and Brian.
You never seen the dog?
I can't recall it.
But it looked like him just as a dog.
Yeah, there was an episode where like
he just
Chris did something and like some of his juices was on the finger. He's like, and he had the dog smell it, and the dog smelled it. Like, it's just wild. You gotta look up.
Yeah, man, Family Guy. I swear, even to this day, I don't see how how parents was on us about The Simpsons.
That was worse than The Simpsons.
Especially when South Park jumped.
South Park was my shit.
Beavis and Butthead.
Well, not wrong with Beavis.
Because right now I'm back
compared to what we see.
Well, they used to
right now I'm watching the old episodes of Family Guy. We watching them. I'm like,
no, Family Guy was like borderline. I won't even say borderline. There was some racist shit on Family Guy.
Bro,
it's just that they didn't exclude nobody.
Everybody caught.
Every episode, every nationality is getting their work.
But they didn't get canceled.
Hey, listen.
The
funniest.
It's like the old man was ugly.
Listen, like Family Guy is one of my favorite shows.
Nah, it is.
For a lot of people, right?
It is.
But there's what speaking of like, hey, everybody caught the racism on that, right?
Right.
No, everybody.
Yeah.
No exclusion. Well, I don't know why.
For everywhere.
This is the funniest like scene of that entire series for me. At least one of them. You know how they got the weather team?
Yeah.
Well, you know they got the dude that's supposed to be Al Roker, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well they got this. I forget her name, but her last name is like Tanaka or whatever.
About the Asian?
The Asian.
Yeah.
Connie.
Connie Tanaka or whatever her name is. So the lead news anchor, he was like, "Hey, we're gonna
with the mustache."
Yeah. And he's like, looking real Rob Burgundy.
Yeah, you're Rob Burgundy.
He gonna say, "Hey, let's go to our meteorologist, something, whatever her name is, and she's gonna tell us all about the rain," like that. Bruh, I never forgot that.
Wait, who's the black dude that always be like, "You want this? You want this dog?" It was like the sports anchor or something. And for sports, we're gonna go to so and so. Who wants this dog?
You know, every Friday the news is always trying to get you.
Oh.
But South by Southwest big events, so numbers on the ticket. I heard Flu and KG might pull up. That's what I heard.
Nah, we ain't no might. You know, we got Flu, we got KG, you know, coming through. We got you know, BJ goddamn. Petro Boys coming through. That's family as well.
Is it BJ?
Yeah.
As a blowjob?
No, not that.
No. If I say BBD and they can talk about me, I'm gonna talk about his name too. Blowjob.
Well, everybody knows what BBD usually stands for.
What does BJ usually stand for?
Brian Johnson.
Lies. Who the fuck ever said that? Who the fuck ever said Brian Johnson? Come give me a Brian Johnson. Come over here and clap on my Brian Johnson. Lies.
Oh man.
So, no, nobody ever said no. What?
No, exactly. But you call if your homeboy you got homeboys named BJ. That's just their initials.
Yeah.
Like nobody initials name is BBD. So you're gonna say
that's very true.
Whatever. It's a blowjob anyway. Go ahead. I'm salty. Go ahead.
It's okay. We know you. All right.
He's like, what's up?
And no, it's gonna be an event for the ages. I mean, we're gonna have a few bars open. So of course, you know, Plush is gonna be in the building. Legendary is gonna be in the building. Shout out to Solo Thee. He's the one that, you know, threw the alley hoop on this.
That's the one I talked to? That's the one I was talking to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They said they look like certified.
Yeah, something like it. Man, when I say the amount of love that we've gotten in a short amount of time, because I just got tossed this project not even a week ago. And, you know, for everybody to come together like this as a city, because I wanted this to be a strictly San Antonio event, make sure that everybody gets an opportunity to shine at South by Southwest. And so for everybody to reach out the way that they did in such a short amount of time and, you know, bring their resources to the table and, you know, just be, you know, open to work, that was dope. You know, appreciate you, Abar. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be coming out. We got, you know, Big Dre coming out to hold security. You know what I'm saying?
I like Big Dre.
So it's going to be a great event. You know, 420 friendly, BYOB. And we're gonna sit back and relax, and it's gonna be one of those days. You know, we open up at 12 o'clock noon, and we're gonna shut it down around 1 in the morning. So everybody will have a chance to really enjoy themselves. I got a new beverage coming in. It's a hemp beverage.
Okay.
Non-alcoholic.
Okay.
So we'll have that set up as well for everybody to
have to try.
I heard there's two dope podcasters coming out.
Yeah. Well, you asked. I don't know if you heard of those guys before, but they're going to be holding interviews and
You do radio's coming out too. I just found that out.
Oh. Yeah.
You know.
And the more the merrier.
More the merrier.
We got a food truck out front, so everything that you need, like literally everything that you need is going to be right there, from the music, DJ Baby Blue, you know, doing her thing, all the way to, you know, the food, drink, everything is there. You know, you won't have to shake a move for anything. We just ask that you come out, show up, and show out for San Antonio, because we want them asking us to come back.
Right.
So that's the big thing, and that's the reason why we got this off, because the guy was like, well, I just want to see what y'all have to offer. So
that's
this
real.
is one of those situations where we hit big right here, and you know, we can take this anywhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the love.
Exactly. We appreciate you too. Make sure you come out this Friday, March 17th. Come out, South by Southwest. What's the name of the event? The venue?
Name of the venue, 70 Studio.
70 Studio.
Be towards Houston,
East 7th Street.
Yeah. So it's construction. So you have to probably get off like before 6th Street. So you won't have to go all the way around. I missed the exit.
Oh yeah, we ended up going around.
Yeah, you have to go around.
We didn't know that was construction. We ended up going around.
If you exit like 5th, or
and you said that's parking over there.
I went to 11th Street and just.
Yeah, that's the way I end up going.
There's parking by the venue.
Yeah, it's parking.
It's plenty of parking.
Good to know. Because parking. Oh man.
Although please stay out of the parking lot. We don't want nobody in the parking lot. Everything that you do is legal inside, not outside.
Right.
Yeah. Man, parking in Austin is crazy, especially on 6th Street.
No, we can't even park on 6th Street.
I know. I mean, like, just parking in the garage is expensive. $40 for 8 hours. We don't last 8 hours. We only stay an hour and 30 minutes.
Nah,
we paid that for when Flu did his South by Southwest with
Sway. Talking about Sway in the morning.
Sway in the morning. We paid like $40.
For those who's wondering, we nerds, because I know y'all saw me pull out this Ziploc bag like it's my other nerd bag broke on me, and I had to put it in the Ziploc bag. I don't want y'all to think it's inedible. I know, we munching. No, I had another bag like this, but it broke.
We've been zooted by like, this was like, we're over killing these nerds.
No, real quick though, I do have to give a special shout out. My brother just dropped his album.
Yeah.
Last week, so make sure you stop by Spotify.
Well, that's why the title of this episode is On My Way to Fuck Your Bitch Part 2.
I don't think he's seen the title.
No, I know. That's what I told him.
So, he will be one of the headliners. So, he gonna show up and show out.
You made the album. What song are you on? You on there?
I gotta
remember because I did the track list. I should know by heart.
$1 million worth of game.
$1 million worth of game.
Yeah.
I know I did the
track. The other one is on. He's on the other one. The when y'all did the remixes. That one is that remix.
It was fire.
Yeah, it's fire. It's
fire. And we got some more. I'm about to drop my official first album.
Okay.
In a few months, so we got that coming. We got more work coming. Plenty of work coming. But I just wanted to give a shout out to him for his album. Make sure y'all show him love.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's gonna be performing some of those hits at the event on Friday. Then I have to give a special shout out for Solo T. His event is going to be the following day.
They said, "Are y'all performing trunk music?" That'd be dope.
Just because you said it, Nate, we're not doing it. Just because you suggested it.
I think it's something with that beat. He was saying it was something with the beat. Yeah. That's why.
Yeah. Somebody ended up getting that license to it. But the following day, Solo's event is going to be around the same time. It's from 12 to. I think he has an after hours going after his. He has Love and Hip Hop coming down. He has a heavy hitter from Memphis stepping in to show some love, and
who does?
Solo D. His event is going to be the following day on Saturday. So if y'all stand up to just get the whole experience.
I'm about to message him right now. Really?
Yeah. So
he's fine too, man. Solo D, views.
And he wants to reach out to you.
I had the chance. I had the chance, Solo D, man. Man, back in the day.
Calm down.
I had to. No, I actually did. You can go water.
Take that.
I got all my water. I'm not thirsty. No, I'm saying. No, he's dope.
He's our age?
Yeah, I used to follow him. He used to make music with Brian from Making the Band. He's a dope
artist.
Okay. Yeah,
I got a homegirl out in Dallas that know Brian from Making the
Yeah, so Solo D used to, man.
That's how-
I did
so-
one of his logos. I did his Patrick logo with the watch.
So funny story. Like he's actually behind the whole Certified Luva name.
Okay.
We wrote the song called "Can I Be Your Certified Lover" together, and we recorded it. Came out, and everybody kept asking. They were like, because they used to call me Baby G if they wouldn't call me KG, and it was like we can't have two KGs in the game. So they asked me what was my name was gonna be, and when I dropped that song, it was like, let's run with this.
Oh, okay.
So
some
that's
history right there. Black history right there.
So 05 certified. Anything. But yeah, man, he's opened up some doors for myself, and I want to make sure I show him the same love. We got plenty. Like he still has some slots open, so any artists that want to get on that showcase the following day, it's going to be lit. Slim Easy's going to be on that.
That's what you're talking about. Okay.
It's a lot going on.
I might stay and pull up. It's not like a dope event.
Yeah.
I met him. I found out about him randomly through MySpace. Someone posted his music. That's how back MySpace days. Back MySpace days. Somebody randomly posted music.
It's one song. It's one song I've been telling you that you need to do, and you probably remember, but Marco Polo. He recorded a song called Marco Polo a long time ago. It's on YouTube.
I don't know why you say that. I automatically thought of Soulja Boy.
Yeah. It's on YouTube, and he got his homeboy playing the guitar, and it's dope. He like at a party. It's like a party. It's like loud in the background and everything. But it's dope though. It was dope.
I have to get somebody to exclusively make it. Like it's
Jared, stop playing studios.
It's one of those.
It's like on some Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
It's
one of those unplugged joints that I got to get somebody to make that joint. But it's not one of those ones that's, you're going to hear this dope 808 and then like that.
No. Soft mellow.
Yeah,
soft
what mellow with some
Bring that
guitar
back.
back
We want
there.
that. Bring that back.
And I just got to get somebody to rock with me.
Please don't. No. Don't hype him up. So we're gonna go back to our other topics. I don't know if you can stay for the topics so fast. Can you stay?
I got time.
You got time, good. Because we need. I wish you had another female to back me up. Besides, I'd be solo dolo on these topics. But here we go.
They ain't talking about shit.
But most of the topics but it's crazy. Most of the topics we talk about, we tend to agree. So I don't be the female that be like disagreeing. Sometimes I feel like we need that female that's gonna disagree. I'd be like, yeah, I agree.
Happy disagrees with everything.
I know, Happy be the one. So our next topic is: are men better at? It's crazy. Like I feel like you have some girlfriends or some homeboys. You have that check-in, like, "What's up? What you been up to? How you doing?" I feel like being happy. I check like, "Happy, what's up? You went to the barbershop with me? You good? How you been?"
Now we know how she doing by her post.
Oh yeah,
right. Her post be crazy.
So the next topic is: are men better at friendships than women? I agree.
Definitely.
Definitely. Sure. One, I feel like women are more sneakier, more cattier.
I think men are more loyal to their friends.
They're more loyal. And a man is more likely to be like, "Hey, I saw you go." I feel like a man is more to like tell you that's some F.
Yes, men. Oh, okay, you're agreeing. Well, she agreeing.
I feel like men is more liable to tell their homie before some F shit happens.
Yeah.
Or like your girlfriend is doing something.
Hold up, Happy.
I think men relationships are less emotional.
Well, yeah.
Say that again.
Less emotional as far as like when we tell each other like something that's finna jump off or something's happening bad with your relationship, like we know it's not an emotional tie or we're not trying to like that. Like with my best friend, I don't have any emotional ties to your relationship.
You're not trying to get invested in it. You're gonna give you some advice and that's it.
Hey, this is what's going on. Yeah. I saw this.
Objective.
I just want to let you know.
Yeah, you're gonna give your friend some advice and that's it. But women be like, oh yeah, so what he did and what else he did. So he's not available. That's when she gonna backdoor and be like, so I heard your woman's not available for you, but I am. Women be sneaky like that.
I some dudes like that too.
But majority be women.
I think for the most part,
is women.
You will see. I think you will tend to see more men with friendships that's like 20 years in the game, 30 years in the game versus women with 20, 30 years in the game.
Trust me,
and not to say that they don't. I'm just saying it's like
they just fall out. I just think women fall out over petty stuff compared to men falling out. You know what I'm saying? If a man fall out, if a dude don't want to be your friend no more, like you just screwed up, or you ain't really broke one of the laws that y'all had.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A woman, she made me late for my nail appointment, and then she had the nerve to say that.
Yeah. And then they start.
There's no real. I noticed too. Like there's no accountability.
Yeah.
If female.
I always ask that. What do?
There's no, because like two people I grew up with. Not gonna put names attached to them, but this is a real situation.
Yeah.
I've known these two people since I was about 13.
Are they females?
They're females.
I'm assuming, okay.
You talk to one as to why they don't
talk.
It's one thing. You talk to the other one.
It's another thing.
Mm-hmm. Now, based on what's being said, you can tell. Okay, you know who's bullshit.
Yeah. Right.
Like who really
just listen to both.
Yeah, like listen to both of them talk. Like somebody talks like, man, why y'all don't talk no more? And they give you that blanket, kind of like what women do, when y'all split up. The first thing they want to do is attack your manhood.
Yeah.
And definitely. like in the general sense and of the figurative sense, when they had no problem spending 4.5 years bouncing up and down on, no problem. But then you ask the dude or whoever on the other side of that relationship, they're like, look, this is what the situation was. But oh, okay. Now I see why y'all really not talking.
Right.
So when you can tell which one in the female relationship was bullshitting too when you ask either one of them, and one of them go blanket terms like, oh man, they jealous or they toxic or whatever like that.
Yeah.
But then when you go ask, when that person telling you that, you forgetting the fact that that other side too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy says, women give each other the worst advice. Men are less emotional. Your cousin Nate the Great said, most of these women belong to the game, and Happy wants to know what game and how so.
Happy, you know what he's saying.
The streets.
That's great.
You know exactly what he's saying.
Do you think so?
Look, hey, according to these TikTok, she said, I am a woman of 2023. I would have walked smooth off.
It's different, man.
In 2020.
When you talking to a woman nowadays,
take it from here, certified.
She say X, Y, and Z. It's 2023. You might as well leave that because her mindset is.
No, Nate's agreeing with you. He said take it from here, certified. And Happy wants to know. I want to specifically how. I want to know
what the streets.
Yeah.
Man, women these days, women are strictly about self. Not all women. I'm gonna say a lot of women are strictly about self. It's everything what they can gain out the relationship, not what they can learn out the relationship. Most women get in a relationship, they ain't looking for nobody to put them on. They're looking for you give me from what you're doing. Like I made the post earlier. For me to go out with you, take you out on a date, or want to spend some time with you, I gotta pay a bill. Like, that's bum. That's bum activity.
And it's something else too. It's like, why are you putting all these different? Like, I think somebody had, like Kevin Samuels that said it one time. He was like, why are you putting all these premium requirements and restrictions on me? Well, you didn't do that for the five previous.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I like this dude. I'm not gonna have sex with him. We gonna wait. But what about the other 27 bodies you had? You didn't have to wait. Oh, but I like you, so I'm gonna make you wait.
Oh man,
shit doesn't make any sense.
Being in this as a single man in this world right now. It's crazy.
She didn't. 27? You ain't made nobody wait with 27 bodies.
Oh, you said you had 27. I didn't hear the 27 bodies.
It's like it's crazy because and you can go back to how the world you go back to how everything's changing.
Stupid.
Like everything's changing, and when you declare the whole independency thing, I said the worst thing that could happen to this world was that Beyonce saw independent. Like
we was talking about that, right? Was we talking about that song specifically,
Sierra,
or was
Sierra song?
Oh, Sierra song.
Like once you gotta understand that first of all, no woman wants to be independent. If you really break down, what it really truly means. Then secondly, you have to have some type of you have to have some type of give and take, so you gotta meet somewhere, just like the hands collide together, you know what I'm saying? Like they're meant to mesh, we're meant to be together, you know what I'm saying? But if you keep on devaluing me, telling me these things that you don't need from me, and I don't need your money, and I don't need this, okay, well, I don't add any value to you, and I don't add anything to you, then I don't need your ass either. Let me find somebody that actually, needs these things from me. Because tell me one dude that wants to be a husband that doesn't want to trick off on his wife.
Nobody.
You know what I'm saying?
Dudes think different. When a dude gets money, I've heard this over and over again, and it's so true to me. It's so true. When a dude gets money, he says, okay, I can do this for my wife. I can take care of this. I can do this, this, and this. When women get money, they still want you to do everything with your money. It's my money. My money is my money. Your money is our money.
And the thing,
I'm not saying this.
And the thing is that certain things don't need to be said. Like bottom line, it's about knowing a true leader knows how to follow, right?
Yeah, right.
And truth be told, that just like they say, behind every good man is a
great woman.
So we know that you're bringing out the best of us, but we don't need you to.
So are these women not great? That's why these great men keep leaving them?
You can say
So I'm gonna read some of the comments. Nate said 35 with 3 kids, 2 different baby daddies, and a C-section scar, talking about being celibate. OMG. Happy says, because you learn what you like and don't like from the past.
So it took 5 to 27 dicks for you to figure that out.
Who knows? And she said, what's wrong with her being celibate, and what to do with, and what does it have to do with the baby daddies have to do? Oh, what the baby daddies have to do with anything? And she's
what we saying? There's nothing wrong with being celibate. The thing is, when you have, because we always say body count don't matter.
Show me a dude who wants to be.
For some odd reason, when you ask women what their body count is, they don't want to answer, but it don't matter.
Hold on, I'm gonna just cut to the chase right now. Because I'm not fuck that. I'm not waiting on nobody to have sex. If you're not busting it down, and I'm 36 years old, I ain't got much time left.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't getting it in. And go on about your business. You know what I'm saying? Because I need to know what that thing gonna be like for the next, 15 years at least. However long I'm living. I ain't trying to dive into nothing that those innocent days is over.
Right.
Happy says
that after 3 kids and 20, yeah.
Happy says that great men do not want to be in relationships. Nate says that.
Oh, I'm glad she said that. Because she said great men don't want to be in relationships.
Stop it.
But most women are trying to get those great men
to be in a relationship.
Stop it.
Because they standards is here. Their standards is here. Like I want a dude that's 6 foot. What's your preference height? Do you have a preference height?
I do.
Okay, see, it's probably about 6 foot.
6 1.
Okay, right. It's only like 20% of men, 10% maybe that's like that height. So if you want that, imagine how many other women want that. But y'all don't want to compete over a man.
But I don't think that's gonna be just because that's your preference. I don't mean that's gonna be great. Cause I know.
And how are you?
No, but this is your preference.
Yeah, I know 6'1", 6'2" guy.
Qualified for your preference?
There you go.
I'm just saying, just because that's my preference doesn't make
you qualify for your preference.
What makes you qualify?
Just because that's my preference doesn't mean that man is great.
Question. Oh no, that's the question of the day.
What makes you qualified?
What makes you qualified for your preference? Oh my God.
So happy.
I like that.
So happy. I want you to answer this question.
So
the only person who's ever going to be faithful is an amputee. I met somebody's wife at the mailbox. She talking about hurry up and finish SMH. I'm just serious. I mean,
we want the good ones. That's true. And
right. You should want the good ones.
Yeah.
Out.
That's not what he.
She said, "Hey, I've dated great men, and none of my exes are bums. Just hoes. Oh.
What does that make them great men?
What is a great man?
Got it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was just about to ask.
What's a great man then?
I can reciprocate everything I require, financially, emotionally, and spiritually.
Are you sure about? Are you sure?
I don't know. You talk about drinking blood, Happy. I don't know.
Because
that's what makes me value.
That's what makes you qualified.
So okay,
you can provide.
So one thing, men don't care about your finances.
They don't. We do not care about your finances.
Emotionally, yeah. Spiritually, yeah. But we want to know: are you loyal? We want to know how you are with your family. Are you gonna be a great mother to my kids? Are you not gonna use me for my resources and then bounce?
Like those are things. I always say a man needs to be wanted, a woman needs to be loved. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like you gotta make me feel like
respected.
Yeah, all of the above. Like
that's a good question. Can we have your exes evaluate you on
now, Nate? That's for the whole relation show. On the whole relation show,
we can have that on here.
On the whole relation show, we're gonna bring our exes on there and figure out why it did not work.
So Happy.
They gonna hate me.
So I have a genuine question. If you are that wonderful,
why are you single?
Why are you single?
Because it can't just be the man.
And please don't say by choice.
It can't be just.
I've seen your
post. Because you never met me.
Please don't say by choice, because that's gonna be some bullshit.
That's 90%.
Because we all have mutual friends on social media. We can all see what everybody writes.
Mm-hmm.
Why you?
How about if she has hidden defective body parts? What?
What that mean?
What is he talking about?
I don't know what Nate. That's
look,
Nate.
I don't like anybody. Nate just talking.
That's what happens.
Look, when men are picking their spouse, it is very simple. It's not deep when we looking at you. That's why some women will say, how can he talk to her over me and I look better than her? Because it's not all about looks.
Nothing to do with that.
It's not all about looks.
It's not. Just because that's my preference for me, I always
you might be good for the moment. You might be a good fuck. You might be a good person to go out and do some crazy off the limb shit, but I would not settle down with you.
Yeah. And then sometimes you might not go after your preference just because that's your preference. When you go after that,
I'm gonna tell you this:
what you want.
Men preference has nothing to do with. I ain't gonna say nothing. Most of it is nothing to do with looks. It's really not, because you can tell some men just want a woman that he knows that's gonna hold him down when shit gets hard, because shit gets hard. As much as y'all want a man to provide,
you didn't go for the looks.
No, when I first met my wife, I already told y'all, when I first met my wife, I was trying to fuck, because that's how I was introduced to her. I was introduced to my wife as, yeah, she looked good, but I'm not saying she wasn't my preference. Like I'm not like I won't be like, oh, I only date yellow bones, or I only date dark skin, or I only date chicks with big booties, or I only date that wasn't none of my preference.
But just because that's your preference don't mean that's what you only date. Just because my preference is 6'1", 6'2", don't mean I only date that. The person I'm talking to now is not 6'1", 6'2". We about the same height.
But then you change your preference.
We about the same height, 5'8", 5'9".
So if a handsome 6'1" dude come along,
that's gonna test you. It's gonna test you. It is, because that's your preference.
Because that's your preference.
You said your preference one too many times.
Because
Because one
thing about women. There's one thing about women. When they cheat, when a woman cheat, she cheat up.
Yeah.
Like she going for the gusto.
But thing is deeper than that. Yeah, they might catch my eye, but if we get into conversation and that's not it, then it's like that's not
I'm just saying it'll test you, because even if the conversation is trash, you like, this nigga look good.
Nah.
It's not just. This is just a general statement.
They come in and say, "What you want to go to jail?"
Hell no. I never thought Denzel Washington was. Nah, Denzel Washington was. I know, but he was never on my type. Just like Tay was ugly. I don't know. So it's all about look. Happy says, it's about vibes. Your spirit knows, and then you build off that.
I'm not a big subscriber to vibes.
What up, Amzai? Thank you for tuning in. Give us your thoughts.
Vibes change like the weather.
Your spirit knows, and then you build off that. I always say, and this is just from me being married so long. My advice to people that's single is try, before you give a label to anybody, even friends. The Bible says try them for a season. Like give them a try.
4 seasons.
It's a trial. Like even if you have to go through all 4 seasons, everybody is different during the winter, during the summer, during the spring. That's why it's
when they broke, when they not broke, when they got a job, when they don't got a job, when they up, when they happy, when they sad.
You got to go through those motions, just like living together before you marry. I know in the Bible it's frowned upon, but on the flip side of that, you know how that person lives when you stay with them. Imagine not being married. Just it goes back to the sex. Imagine not having sex, and imagine not living with that person. And then y'all move in with y'all person, and you notice that
the way they leave the toothbrush, the way they leave the toothpaste, piss you
just
off.
little shit.
You leave my peanut
bro.
butter
I'm not
in
gonna
ice box one more time. I'm in there.
I'm not gonna
broke my spoon trying to.
I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. Me and my wife, I used to get so pissed off with my wife because she used to leave the toothpaste top off. That shit used to irk me. It used to irk me. I don't know why, but it was a little. But we stayed together 5 years before we got married. So now now it ain't that shit. Now that shit. Now we don't even have the top. We just got the ones that flip up.
They said gotta put your side piece years in. And Happy says that. Well, yeah, but how you feel when you're around that person is what determines if you even giving them that time.
I don't know. Friends, family, and feelings fucks you all the time. Just know that.
Oh.
You go with people say follow your heart. Your heart is an organ.
Logic.
Your heart is an organ. It don't have no feelings. It's all in your. Yeah. See, and that's a problem because and this ain't no shade to women. Most women don't think logical.
Usually we say no shade is shade.
Most women don't think logical. It's true though. But
a lot of men don't either. A lot of men think with the other head.
No, men think very logical.
With the other head.
Come on, man.
No.
Come on, man.
That's why you got two heads. Sometimes y'all don't use the right one.
Nah.
That's not
men think logical. We think logical.
All the time?
Men are exposed to reality and the truth way earlier. Women are most women are shy.
Happy said you're a fairy tale ruiner.
I told her this a long time ago. I said, you can't tag a person on any social media. You can't probably name any man in history that has been fully faithful. I've cheated before.
On your wife?
No, but it don't have to be that.
Oh, no,
it can be anybody. It's just in general. You can't.
Have you ever cheated? Ever?
Yeah.
I'm saying it's just.
It was a punch back though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
I mean, it don't matter, but yeah.
But I mean, yeah.
It's still under the umbrella of like, yeah.
I did.
It was
she said that's all. She said that's all.
Would that be different for women?
For what?
Hell
You
no.
can tag any women that haven't cheated?
Hell no.
I haven't cheated.
Hell, man.
I've been cheated on, but I've never got my lick back.
Hold on. Because you gotta clarify what cheating is. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you ain't penetrating don't mean.
No, talking to someone while you're in a relationship.
So you ain't never talked to another person or gave them.
Having hoes is not in a relationship.
You can have hoes while you're in a relationship?
No, it wasn't. I have not been.
Don't try to move the goalpost.
No, I have not been in a committed relationship.
The question is, when you're in a committed relationship,
I did not have any hoes. Friends with benefits is not a committed relationship.
Well, then you were never in a committed relationship.
Hold on. Then secondly,
Back
do
in the
these
day, I
dudes
was.
know that they?
I'm saying,
Oh, we talking about when we met.
I'm saying if you and another dude decided we're gonna be
you cut him off. That's why you cut him off.
You never talked to another dude.
No, not sexually or nothing.
Hold on, DJ. Do these dudes know that they in the situation that they in?
Yeah, you gotta let them know. You gotta be upfront.
So they know that they're your hoes. Like
that they're my hoes? Yeah, we had that conversation. That we are friends with benefits, nothing more, nothing less. You have to have that conversation.
That's not what you said here.
Hoes and friends with benefits are the same thing.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
I'm not pimping them out.
It's not.
I feel like the same thing. I'm not pimping them out.
That's not.
It's not.
We ain't got no hoes.
Because a hoe don't got no problem being called a hoe.
No.
I would tell you that right there. But a friend with benefit, you call that one a hoe, you might not have it.
Right.
I never called that hoe to their face. They called it.
I thought we was friends.
Now you a hoe.
Now you just my food hoe. Now go give me some wings.
No man.
Well, while we on the same subject of being friends, men and women, and we on the men and women situation, this brings up the next topic. Do men sexualize women, or do women put themselves out there to be sexualized? I feel like it's both. I feel like it's 50-50.
I don't know. If we're going by social media, then.
Well, if we go by social media age, well,
I mean, shit. Even in
I wouldn't say 50-50 by far.
You say it's more women than men?
Yeah, I think it's 80-20.
Yeah, like I mean, you gotta look at what women pride themselves off of.
Well, nowadays, but back in the day, who was making all the fuck music and sex music, sexualizing music?
Okay, that was different.
But who they making it
And as soon as we got social media, what happened?
It was men.
Men was making that music, but their experience was with who? A woman. They basically probably got all that experience from some woman. But even with the sexualization, the women always say, you can have an argument if the woman says, if you go on her, let's just use, because this is the social media age, so this is what we're gonna use.
Yeah.
If you go on a woman's face of Instagram, right, and you scroll down her pictures, and all her pictures are provocative. Let's just say provocative.
Well,
right?
yeah, that's different.
What did you expect men to do? Not be men?
I'm tired of these dudes sending me things.
Well, Happy says that sex sales and both genders are profiting from it.
Right.
Women are making millions of dollars off of OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Men are too.
No, not at the rate as women.
Men are too.
We only got one pose.
One pose, one body part that women want to see.
Let's be real.
Ain't no dude on there busting his ass open and women buying that picture. Hell no.
It's very funny. It's like women don't want to be objectified as that, but got an OnlyFans, and then when they display the marketing behind the OnlyFans,
mm-hmm.
it's only gonna drive the I want to fuck traffic, and then have the audacity to be upset about the shit. Then in the same breath, the same females was like, oh, we should be able to do whatever we want and shouldn't be sexualized for it, like for stuff like OnlyFans. Is out here shopping their friends OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They said in the words of Certified, that thirst trap pic finally got me.
Right.
That's why you don't post thirst trap pics online. You show it to your close friends. Sex definitely sells.
Who is the close friend?
None of my close friends.
I would never send a dick print picture to a close friend.
Depends on who's in your close friends.
It's none of them.
Why you
see? Look,
why would I do that?
Hold on,
so your girls is in your close friends?
My close friends is my homies.
My close friend is one male, and that's it.
See, that's where y'all be getting the whole thing screwed up, because you cannot call this man your friend when he trying to fuck on you. Like if y'all been in there and he even took you down, that ain't your friend no more. That ain't your friend no more. When you get married, 20, 30 years down the line, and he show up at your wedding, you can't be like, this is my friend. Because I guarantee you, in his mind, he not thinking about.
No, he ain't getting an invite.
Look, I'm just saying, because y'all be doing shady shit like that.
But they'll fuck you and try to put you in prison.
That, but you're not just. I don't feel like it's shady if you explain to them the situation.
No.
You have to explain the situation.
Look.
You have to sit there.
I used to be a pimp.
Men do it.
Who does that?
You say you used to be a pimp?
No, look,
you
that's what you talking to me.
What's
right
up,
now.
Iris? Iris back in the building.
You pimp talking to me like right now, like as long as everybody know.
What it is. I'm just saying, because men do it all the time. Men be mad with. So men being friends with benefit relationships with women get mad with women getting their feelings. So for women do the same thing to a man, you can't get mad.
Why y'all keep trying to be men?
No, we don't want to be men. But
no, you just said the same.
No, as in like that conversation. You can't get mad. So like if you're in the friends with benefits with a woman and the woman catch feelings, the men say, hey, remember, we just friends with benefits. And you want to get mad when a woman catch feelings, but if it's the other way around and a woman says, hey, remember, we just friends with benefits, and I'm not allowed to get mad at you for catching feelings. Like it's the same. You can't get mad at me if I catch feelings. I
feel like
just know we talking generally, not you.
I know. I'm talking general too.
Yeah. Generally, it don't go like that.
Women out there. There's some women out there. There's a woman out there.
There's a woman out there. It generally goes. If there's a friends with benefits situation, the female is gonna catch feelings first.
Generally.
But then it's funny too, because it's like, even if it's understood that that's what it is, right? and dude is like, nah, I'm not trying to take it
But
no
I feel like
further.
some of that can be prevented too.
No, it can't. No, listen to what I'm saying.
Y'all emotional.
Y'all,
Well,
this is
well,
where
yeah,
y'all
Happy is because she said she gonna catch feelings. But I feel like a lot of it can be, a lot of it can be.
Appreciate you,
a lot of
Happy.
it can be avoided.
Appreciate
Number
you,
one, if that's
Happy.
your friend with benefits, you ain't hanging out every day. You ain't hanging out every day. I'm not texting you every day. We're not calling every day. You got it once or twice a month. Spread it out.
Look,
I'm just saying, prevent that stuff.
had a situation.
Oh Lord.
And Nathaniel
Nathaniel.
knows about this one too. All right. Straight up told me, hey, this is all we can do. When we do it, we do it. And when we go out, you know, it was duck off like that. I was like, all right, cool. First time happened. 2 weeks later, I think I love you.
It's because you put the digmatized.
That's no, but I'm telling you that's more times than none. And I ain't putting nothing on myself or nothing like that. I'm saying like that's in general for all men.
But check, I think it is too. I think it's an ego. I think it's an ego thing with women. And hear me out.
Go ahead.
Y'all are not stupid. Like y'all know that, right? Like, and we know that that y'all know
y'all know better.
Correct.
Y'all know better.
Big
y'all common sense is everybody got it to whatever level.
Mm-hmm.
But when somebody is telling you to their face, this is what it is, this is what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
If you decide to take it to, and it's not receptive, but you knew it wasn't going to be receptive because of the dude you already knew it wasn't. But you thought, oh no, I'm rare.
I can change him. I'm different.
I'm wonderful.
Yeah.
I got $1 million pussy.
I was about to say that.
I can do all that. I can do all of that.
It's a lot of wet pussy.
It's a whole lot.
Just let y'all know that.
It's the bro, a wet vagina is the most natural thing in the world.
It's more pussy than it is hard dick.
It's more that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, it's crazy. I find that to be very, very crazy.
Now,
she said, I can love.
Just like Kendrick was saying. So it'll be, this is what women do too also. It could be just friends with benefits, just hookups. And then y'all be out and she see you with another chick and you don't speak to her, that's petty. Now she's going to be petty. Now when you do hit her up like, oh, you can hit me up now, but you couldn't hit me up. Oh, but this was just friends with benefits. We just fucking.
Yeah.
So now that's when the emotional part start coming in.
You can't speak in public.
I don't have to. I'm not obligated. We just fucking.
No, I'm not obligated. I'm just asking.
That didn't come with the package.
I know, but I'm just asking. You can't.
No, see, that's what I'm saying.
No, I'm not saying that you have to. I'm just
but the fact that you're asking the question, well, why can't you? That's the point.
No, I didn't say why can't you. I said
you just said.
I said you can't. Like you made it seem like it was like I don't know.
I'm with somebody. No, I can't.
You're not saying hi.
No.
See what I'm saying?
Look,
I feel like that's playing your part.
I'm a real dude.
You was talking about playing your part.
No, playing my part.
You talking about that on whole relations we did.
I'm not gonna act
playing
like
your part.
I'm not gonna act
nobody
like
should know.
I'm not gonna act like that. Whether or not you around your dude or I'm in my situation or whatever. If something happened between us 30 years ago, I'm not gonna walk up to you and be like, shaking hands. I'm not gonna do that. I don't need to talk to you. What I need to talk to you for? I can't fuck on you right now, can I? That's what I want.
Why you gonna? But why you?
Let's leave that. Let's leave it.
That's why we dealing with each other. Leave it at that. Man, we not chilling with. We're not with each other.
Why would you have an evidence be if you dating someone? No one said that.
Nobody said
friends
that.
with benefits and dating.
We didn't say that.
No, dating. Even if you dating, that's dating.
Yeah.
Dating is just you going out on dates.
You're not an exclusive relationship.
It's not exclusive.
Like why? And like say okay, because a friend like hey, people in committed relationships and married folk have friends with benefits all the time.
Yeah.
So,
but
my thing is like why are you expecting your friends with benefit who is either married or in a committed relationship to speak to you.
Her reaction just showed it all.
Well, I guess it's different because I guess it's different when you're talking to a normal person and like people
you ain't
that's
gonna
in the music.
Look,
I think
what
it's
do you
different
mean
when
you're
you're
not
talking to a
gonna say
normal
hi?
person than people like who do music.
Like, why?
I've
Why
done that.
don't you?
So that's times where I have friends with benefits that do music and they speak to you
because the difference is, look,
artists.
the difference is when that nigga call your phone and you chilling with your dude, you gonna pick up that phone and you gonna tell him, "Oh, I'm busy right now. I'm gonna hit you up later."
Right.
Nine times out of 10,
phone call.
We gonna ignore the fuck out that phone call. Your ass gonna be on the block list.
I pick up the phone and have a conversation with you.
Your ass gonna be on the block list.
For what?
You ain't gonna even be able to call.
You know why I'm calling.
For what?
You know what?
For what?
You know
It's no conversation.
No, it's no, it's no.
If I'm busy with whoever is the most important person in my
life, man.
See, she's a prime example.
It ain't nothing for us to talk about now.
She's a prime example of what I said. You fucking, and then y'all see each other at a bar, and I'm with somebody, and I just walk past you.
Right.
The next time I hit you up, you're gonna say, "Oh, you can text me now, but you couldn't."
Yeah,
exactly. Feelings.
No,
feelings.
You don't answer.
Feelings.
Nah, I
Feelings.
don't know.
You knew it already.
I'm a phone answerer. I'm a phone answerer. I don't care who I'm with.
She said, "Oh my God, wait, hold on. We skipped some comments."
It's the appetizer to the relationship. No hoes, just happy. She said, "No, if we dated, we gotta cut the bitches off."
I'm not cutting nobody off. I said this. I'm not cutting nobody. If we're dating, I'm not cutting nobody off.
Nah.
I don't expect
because
you
what
to.
if I waste my time? Like I've literally dated. Look,
put it to the side, same thing.
Hold on, no, real shit. I've literally dated a girl, introduced her to my actual family, and then like 2 weeks later, she ghosted my ass. You know what I'm saying?
Like, but it's cutting somebody off and put them to the back burner. Is that the same thing?
Who the fuck?
The same thing. And then I've dated women, and then we did the whole introducing each other to families, and went long ways, and then it turned into be some bullcrap. You know what I'm saying? Like it's unless we lock in on that whole relationship, you know, because when I date with a purpose.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, so if we ain't going in that direction, we're both wasting each other's time. You know what I'm saying? So that's what needs to be solidified up front. Like once I find out, once you ask that question, because I'm not gonna ask it, what are we doing? Once you ask that question and we had that conversation, it's solidified from there on forward.
Men don't ask that question.
I'm not wasting my time with someone sharing their free time with others.
So
Happy is gonna be single. Happy, just stay single.
Just stay single. But
he said that boy was crying for days. Nate said that boy was crying for days. Happy.
You have
just stay single.
Happy, you have a very unrealistic issue to this approach. Like
Happy is still in princess mode. She haven't graduated.
You gotta understand that everybody's talking to somebody, and then the biggest thing is with females, women, you give, you're the giver, you know. So you opening that door. So when these dudes come, you know what I'm saying, they try to knock something down. It's you. I was offering you as accept or reject.
Yeah.
You know, so
exactly.
They coming your way. We out there trying to get with you and actually, you know what I'm saying, pursue something. So if you're entertaining all of that, you know, you can't turn a deaf ear to it as a man and be like, oh, I'm dating this girl, but she ain't talking to nobody else. Yeah. Who the fuck was you talking to yesterday before I inboxed you?
That's naive as hell to think that.
Wait.
It's naive to think that if you think that your spouse or your partner you're dealing with only finds you attractive, you're naive.
Well, yeah.
As fuck. It's too many people in this world, and it's too many eyeballs, and we're looking. You might not act on it, you might not pursue it, but I'm pretty sure your significant other is like, that motherfucker fine.
If you swipe right on me, who else you think is swipe right?
Everybody after me. What it say? Most men come for me unattached. What's that mean?
Well, what does that even mean?
I don't know what that means.
This is how it typically happens with me. I don't know. Well, yeah, but they make the decision to honor the commitment.
The biggest commitment honor is marriage.
Yeah,
that's as big as it gets.
Yeah,
that's as big as it gets.
That's why I tell people Is that your girlfriend? Hell no, I ain't got no girlfriend. I ain't in elementary. I ain't in high school.
Right.
None of that. Either I'm married or I am single.
I always say, if you ain't single, if you ain't married, you single. That's how I feel. When a man shows the ultimate gesture of love from a man is him asking you to be his wife, not you proposing to him. That shit is some weird shit. I don't even know where that trend came from.
It's not called shittery.
It's damn shittery.
Happy says that means they are dating or talking to anyone and can give me all of their free time and attention. Nate says
Happy
that guys, if you want to check
relaxed.
a girl out while you're with your girl, just talk bad about her.
I'm gonna be real with you about something, and I'm just based off of
come from a big brother
conversations, one like that you've been on the show we've had, your statuses, the stuff you saying now. You get a dog. Get a very masculine dog.
I'm interested in like the type of dude that she actually prefers. Because it sounds like she needs a dude that got a lot of time on his hands.
She needs a bum.
Happy, what's your
no, she needs a bum.
What's your dude?
I
guess it be a preference or your type?
I'm working.
I'm out here actually trying to be productive, like so. That's why we can't talk.
No. I've ended a number.
Never dated a bum.
Attempts. I've ended a number of attempts based off of that. You don't have enough time for me, because I work. I mean, the only other I could stay at home and slang.
That's happened to me. I'm too busy. That happened to me. I'm too busy, but they kept coming back.
Well, that was just him saying. You're gonna have some men now. Just so we clear, we're talking in general. We're talking in general. So you're gonna have some men that's like that. That they don't know how to. I think it ain't even that they don't know how to explain this to you. It's that I think they probably was real at one point and it backfired on them. Now they not gonna do it no more.
Yeah.
So now they gonna just beat around the bush, and y'all still fucking them. So they gonna keep telling that. Understand this. The shit that y'all think is corny has worked for him before. So it's not necessarily it's corny. It just didn't work on you. But he's done. He's done this.
Think it's corny?
I'm saying like the shit that men say, like whatever. It don't matter what. I don't know what they say nowadays. No. Even if they come to and just like, hey man, I just want to fuck you one time. Even though women claim they want a man to be straight up with them.
And then the biggest thing is, like, they have to understand is, women have one opportunity to screw up,
fuck it up
a man's vulnerability.
Oh yeah.
Like when he's vulnerable to you and gives you the truth that you're asking for, if you don't respond the right way, you will never get that shit again.
Ever.
No.
I don't give a damn if he chooses to stay with you for another few months or
years.
For years. You will never get that shit again.
You will never get that level.
Tell us your preference. What do you like? What do you don't like? Tell us your preference. Happy. Let us know.
She said she ain't never dated a bum, so
she wants somebody. She literally wants somebody.
She wants a pet monkey.
Yeah,
get a pet monkey.
She wants to be able to monopolize a man's time. That's exactly what that is.
If you want a man to be,
if you want a man to give you want somebody to give you all their free time and attention. Then that means all of their attention.
Entrepreneur that just sold his business.
Like,
the entrepreneur that just sold his business.
Now I got some free time. No. Iris Williams said, but we actually do want the truth. Sometimes the delivery is off-putting or doesn't land as we need it to.
Why that name look familiar?
That's Iris. You remember?
Hey man, what we going at it like
yeah.
Hey, what's happening, huh? Hey, I ain't seen you in a while. What's happening?
Happy says, I just want someone who doesn't duck other chicks.
That shit fun though.
No, Happy, look, man. I don't know what to tell you, man.
I don't care if you fuck other chicks. I'm speaking.
Yes, we are. Iris.
I mean, if you
hold on, scroll back down.
If we head in the right direction,
Iris, what Iris?
It should mean a lot more.
said, but we actually do want the truth. Sometimes the delivery. Okay, so to that extent, I think if you want the truth, men only know how to really give it to you one way, and that's straightforward.
Straightforward. Just peel
It's not. We don't have that.
Oh, trust me, I know. I had a conversation with Travis, and I broke down.
We don't have. We don't have that. Like Kendrick said earlier, we don't have that emotional attachment.
I want to hear it.
That comes with.
I know I needed to hear it, but
we don't have that emotional attachment that comes with giving to, because nobody gives it to men sugarcoated. It's always straight. And that's how we know how to give it out.
I didn't take it the wrong way because my brother never told me stuff like that. So I took it. I didn't take it the wrong way. I didn't say, "Oh, you too hard, shit dirty." So,
I mean, yeah, it's like if you
need that tough love.
I think, and another thing is, I think women think that men, they equate sex to love for men, which is not.
Yeah, it's not by far.
Men, sex and love is not the same for men, at least.
Now, what you want to do for me? But no, like,
your
no,
fat
it's
ass
not.
over here.
What you gonna do for us? What you willing to do for that soda pop that's in my trunk?
Shut your mouth and your fat ass.
Turn around and grab your knees, baby. Just look out the window.
I need you to soda pop.
Just look out the
He
window.
pointed to.
She said, "I don't want to share their free time with other females. That's it. It ain't hard."
No,
if you dating, so in the dating stage, you got to understand this is like what they call courting. Yeah. Like you're gonna probably be sharing because he's trying to. He probably trying to figure out what's best for him. You might have some stuff that he likes. She might have some stuff. He's trying to weigh out the pros and cons. So yeah, you might be talking to a dude that's also talking to other women. The fact that you don't want that to happen, but you still want him and he might like you, he's probably not going to tell you that he's talking to other women.
He's not. I mean, naturally.
If you
especially if he's interested in you, he's not going to tell you that, you know what I'm saying, like he's talking to somebody else. But who are you also to tell him that he's not, he shouldn't be allowed to seek who's best for him.
In his free time.
In his free time. I'm not in a relationship right now. I want one, and I want somebody that's gonna match this criteria. Right. You know what I'm saying? Meet these criteria or whatever. I'm grown. If
you work for a company, right? Let's just put it like this. You work for a company. If you think because you're working there, they're not interviewing other people.
Yeah. Like
they're always interviewing other people.
You remember when I was working for the gym, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I had 14 trainers. I had 2 assistants. Mm-hmm. I had to hire 2 new trainers every single month, and I had to hire a new assistant every 2 months. Mm-hmm. Which means I have to fire somebody. Somebody has to go. All right. So they expected me to be interviewing people
constantly.
So
that what you in 3, right?
Yeah. So what makes you think I shouldn't apply that to my life? You know what I'm saying? I want the best for me.
That's true, man. And right now at the age that we at, you gotta find it. Like if you dating for 2 or 3 years and it don't work out, you wasted a lot. That's a lot of time at this point in time.
And then we got to think about damage women.
When you get in the 30s, it's dog years from here on out.
You gotta learn how to
2
cut
years
them down.
5 years like a motherfucker. Happy said something else.
Oh, dang.
She wrote a paragraph.
Happy said,
you can't be writing paragraphs.
That's likely, but when I fall back, once I found out, it only takes a couple of weeks to know if you want to invest more time with someone. If you decide you want to invest time elsewhere, that's fine, but you ain't gonna have my situation, my attention, just attention.
Happy. It took me 6 years to ask my wife to marry me. 6 years. And we went through some shit in those 6 years. So
D, so this is the thing, right? Mm-hmm. The values, the traditional values that we were brought up in, you know, they don't hold any weight with these 2023 women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the issue because I remember talking with my late father. He counseled many couples, and he would let me read over his counseling book that he would give them, asking if I had any advice, I could put in there. And one of the things that we talked about and added to what he was doing was stand power. Stand power, like, now I'm not saying the full extreme of back in the
getting your ass whooped and all that.
You know what I'm saying, stand power. Yeah. But women nowadays are not willing to deal with anything. The first sign of trouble, first red flag, first anything, they catching ghosts or they fucking with another dude. You know what I'm saying? And
guess what that new dude gonna do?
You hear me?
The same fucking shit, just a different way.
And the biggest thing is that you have to learn who you're dating. You have to learn how to be with this person, how to tend to them when they're sick, or how to respond to them when they're angry, and all of the above, because this is supposed to be a team effort, and that's the reason why I feel like all children should play sports, because you don't learn things like that without actually going through it. And I would be remiss to put my son straight into this world going through these things without, okay, I fought through this on the field and I overcame this with one of my partners. We talked it out. We were able to work it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no talking no more. Like, your best friend saw him over here, and when he comes home, his shit on fire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's,
and that shit can be a lot.
And that's the biggest thing. Like, if you're not willing to fight for something that's worth everything in this world, like, what do you stand for?
I would say, so we really comparing an employee and employer relationship with a romantic relationship?
Definitely, because that's what it is nowadays. It's more about a partnership nowadays than
it's a business decision.
Yeah, it's more of a business decision now than it is. Because if I say I need you at home cooking and taking care of the kids,
you're misogynistic.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? So the relationships have moved far and beyond just taking care of the kids and all of the above at home. It's way past that.
To a certain extent, pros and cons, but generally speaking, women had it made. Y'all didn't have to work. Y'all was at the house, cooking, cleaning, or whatever with the kids, 1 kid, 2 kid, whatever, and
8,
whatever. My granny had 12. My granny had 12 kids, and she didn't work. I'm just saying, like, y'all fought for working, equal rights, and get your ass in the work field. It's no luxury of staying home and doing.
Why would you want to stay home though? Like, unless you choose to be unless you choose to be a stay-at-home mom, that's different. But like, why would you just want to be lazy and stay home? Like, as a woman,
hey, look, I ain't gonna even lie to you.
Some women do, but why?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I was a stay-at-home dad when I had got hurt. I was a stay-at-home dad for 2 months.
But you got hurt.
That shit is a lot.
I'm not saying it's not a lot. That's not what I said. I said stay-at-home moms is different from just staying at home being lazy.
Well, I think if a dude
just want to stay at home and be lazy, that's like some dudes want to do that.
Those are the princesses.
Honest.
Those are the princesses.
Hold on. So I'm gonna read some of these comments. Iris said that not only do you have to learn that, but what to learn and they do those things. Right? Not only do you have to learn that, but what to learn and do those things.
But you want to learn and do those things.
Happy, my girl, Happy. Shout out to Happy for the comment. She said that's why you find someone compatible with your ideas and belief. She says, I want to stay at home.
Happy, why you didn't say that at first?
Wife at once.
Happy, you could have started off the whole conversation with.
I didn't sign up.
That's why you find out with somebody that's compatible with ideas and beliefs.
I agree. We didn't fight for that.
No, y'all definitely.
Y'all.
I
fought for that.
No, you said y'all definitely did. But
y'all definitely benefit from it.
Definitely.
Y'all not trying to give it back. Y'all damn sure ain't trying to get that shit back. So move around that shit.
So Iris said that she said we didn't have to work, or we couldn't work. We were considered property at one point.
Look. Let's
break that down.
I ain't gonna even say break it down. It's a lot of just like they say, black people wasn't doing these great things back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
It was I don't know, just do some history. It was a lot of black men in Congress back when Jim Crow and shit was popping.
Yeah.
It was a lot of black women working in those days too. So it wasn't just like y'all was just at home. Black women. I'm specifically talking about black women.
Men and women in Congress, or was it
it was
white passing black men and women in Congress?
No, it was black men in Congress.
Not
on the
passing?
U.S. Senate.
Not white passing?
What you mean white passing? The question. I said black.
Just because you black, you can still be white passing. There's a lot
of
black.
You talking about like light skin?
Yes.
No, it was niggas.
Okay, just want to make sure that's asking.
I'm saying like, but like.
Hey, Blue, hold on real quick, Blue. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret that you might not know. I'm gonna let every. Yes, there is a bias that, or what do you call it? A privilege that fair skinned black people have over
I know
over more melanated.
I agree, Iris. I agree.
Check it out though. Even though those fairly melanated black folk that or it can be passed off as white, they still feel that heat in them corporate situations.
Oh yeah, they know you.
So that whole so I said that to say that whole they still looked at as what they are in them situations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would say
get out of line if you want to.
Look, so Africans, I don't know if y'all know about this, but a lot of Africans had no idea about what transpired in America when it came to
I seen a black
and they more so recently started getting educated on slavery and all of the above, and that's the reason why a lot of black African people look down on Americans because they had no idea what our ancestors went through. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just project that onto the person because no matter what, you're dealing with something because you're melon. You know what I'm saying? That's
they don't know about it, but then the difference is it's strategic. I know we've been on for a minute. It was strategic. They'll treat us away, but when they come over, they still treat them away, but not. I would say not the same. So it would seem like it's a difference. So like, say for instance, it's Akon, right? Akon he's from Africa. His people is from Africa, or even no, this is Akon. He would be more likely to come over here, get a business loan, get a line of credit, and start a business versus us trying to do it.
Yeah.
That's when they come over here, like, what y'all complaining about? I came over here and just did I did it this way. Yeah, but we the same, but not really. Like Chinese too. Chinese and
look at Hollywood. Look at Hollywood, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of the hottest shows that's been out for like, at least like 5-6 years. Snowfall.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite shows.
I still haven't.
Me either.
I'm gonna have to get
on it.
I want to, but I keep comparing it to The Wire so much that
it's not the same thing.
By far,
it's not the same thing at all.
I know, but nothing can compare to The Wire.
Yeah,
I know.
That's why. That's how you can tell you ain't watched nothing past The Wire. You miss out on a lot of TV.
Open up your mind.
But like, that story is if you know the history of that time period and that region, that story is based off of the real Rick Ross.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I heard about that.
That's literally Franklin Saint. It just goes beyond. It goes past a certain thing because Freeway ended up getting locked up and serving all that time.
Right.
But that's what the foundation of that is based upon. Right. Now, without knowing who Damon Idris was, you would just think he black dude from America. You know how many people John Singleton or whomever else is producing and creating that show, you know how many people in South Central could have played that role?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just found out last year in an interview. He ain't even from here.
Yeah.
Well, just like the guy from
we were just talking about that.
this All American.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the All American.
They gave him a West Coast dialect. It was actually what's the guy from West Coast Connection?
West Coast Connection.
WC.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I see that in interview.
What's this?
And I'm not knocking it. They got the opportunity.
It's just
they knocking it out the park. It's just the point of they being brought over.
Yeah.
They'll bring, because like you said, even with Idris Elba, they don't look at Idris Elba like a regular nigga.
I think he put something out. It was like, I don't want to be identified as a black actor.
Yeah.
Which one? Wait, which one is him? I'll be getting them confused.
Idris Elba.
The one off of
he was Luther.
Daddy's Little Girls.
Yeah. He got the movie Luther.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good movie. But yeah, okay.
He was a Hobbs and Shaw too.
Yeah, Hobbs and Shaw. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Dang. Yeah. But yeah.
So that's what they do. It's that same thing.
I didn't even think about Hollywood. I didn't even think about but now you mention it.
Yeah. There's at least 50 million young black 5'8" to 6 foot brothers.
They could have played that part.
That naturally have that accent.
Mm-hmm.
Whose uncles and brothers and even
Smart.
daddies was a part of all of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's what I like about BMF.
Exactly.
How they got their family.
And that's why I'm glad
that's
you
why
said
I watch
that,
BMF.
because that's even a more reason why I fuck with Curtis Jackson.
Yeah.
Because
he's dope.
Why would you not like?
It only makes sense.
Exactly.
It makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's actors. There's a million actors that could have played this role. But why would I go do that?
Man.
And I can go get his son.
I just think he's doing such a phenomenal job
with that show.
Not just with that show though. Like I'm talking about with
Power,
all of his makings. Like I've never been so interested in watching TV in my life.
I know.
Or wanted to see something. Like when I got home, it was okay. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
Okay. Martin or whatever. I gotta catch
it was thank God on
but
TGIF.
like it's like man, if you don't, man, when is the next one coming out? Like
you get excited, yes.
And
I love
for
it.
him to be able to create at that level.
And then only that too, the fact that he's still taking advice from Big Meech.
Yeah.
Because like there was a time where Little Meech was doing an interview and he said how his dad said, I never tied my shoes. Why are you tying your shoes? And if you look at some of the new episodes, he didn't tie his shoes anymore.
So another thing,
so he gets to watch the show and give some advice. I like that.
I was talking to Solo the other night, and I was like, man, I think it's so dope how we're starting to show these connections with our black leaders and people who were like big and in the spotlight, famous and all of the above across the United States, from things such as BMF, 50 Cent and all that, to all the way to back to Ali, Sam Cooke, Martin Luther King and all that kind of stuff. Because in all of these newer movies are starting to come out how engaged and how active they were with each other. And you don't see that in the older films that,
make it seem separate. Make them seem separate.
Yeah, it was isolated and it was about this guy.
What was the name of that movie?
Which one?
With all them in there.
You talking about the one with Ali, Sam Cooke,
Malcolm X.
Oh, One Night in oh man, I know what you're talking about too.
That was a good.
It was called One Night. Like One Night. It was some city. It was like One Night.
Was it Vegas?
Nah, it was like that. It was like it's on the east, like in the south somewhere, like
because it was
like
Florida.
Yeah, it was right. It was in Florida, like Miami or something like that. One Night in Miami or something, something like that.
Yeah, your brother was telling me about it. He said it was good. So
yeah, it's a real good movie, and they really touch in on a whole lot of issues.
I thought it was a comedy. I never really checked it out. I thought it was a like a kind of like a spoof type of thing. But yeah,
it get real.
Yeah.
Well, you thought it was a spoof, like, okay, yeah, this black dude, this white dude, this Asian dude, and this Arab dude walking to a bar.
No, like some shit
like the what was it, 50 Shades or 9th Grade, stuff like that. Like
like
how
when they do the parodies. They have the people acting like the characters, but it's like
he thought it'd be
like a flip side of it.
Man, we are here with.
Hey, let me ask you a question real quick before I let you go. When we was talking about the Hollywood thing, I haven't seen it personally. I'm just asking y'all. Have y'all seen any of them cast any black African men in gay roles?
No,
right?
No.
I was thinking about it, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Yeah.
But I don't think, well, me personally, I don't think they'll do it. Coming from the country they came from, the continent they come from, with, that just popped up in my head when we were talking about this.
We're here with Certified Luva. If you don't know now, you know. March 17th, this Friday. Come out to Austin, South by Southwest. Before we let you go, give us all your shout outs, your thank yous, and where people can find you and your music.
I am the Certified Luva. You can find me on Instagram under certified_Luva, LUVA. You can find me on Facebook at Kendrick Gant. That is my government. That's GANT, not GRANT. It's GANT. All right.
And ladies,
and then if you want to see me, yes, I'm single.
Slide in the DMs.
My music is on all platforms, so you can find me on Spotify, YouTube, all of the above. And if you want to see me live, come out to South by Southwest this weekend. It's going down.
You performing?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to perform.
Okay.
I'm actually going to do something that I haven't done. A few tracks I haven't done.
Okay.
I may do something off the new album, and then I may also perform Saturday on solos.
Okay. Okay.
Show.
Cool.
So we're gonna cut up. Shout out Solo. Shout out KG. Shout out Flu. Shout out Petro Boys. Shout out
Go Job Goddamn.
BJ Goddamn. It's going down, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, Avon, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that's coming to support, man, it's a blessing, and I can't wait to show out.
Yeah.
It's your fellow team. You already know.
With
shout outs. Big up.
Same as always. Podcast team, my family, my fight team, the PVC, Fury Fighting Championships. Big show next week at the Boeing Techport Arena, right over here off 90.
Mm-hmm.
Big weekend for fights. And then the UFC card, UFC San Antonio is the very next night at the AT&T Center.
You sounded country as hell when you said that. Right here, off of 90.
But yeah, it's and then Fury is going, and so fight weekend is a big thing especially next weekend. What starts this weekend, my boy Kamaru Usman is fighting in London to get his belt back from Leon Edwards.
Oh, okay.
Then next week, teammates fighting Friday night, a teammate fighting Saturday night on the UFC card, and then Fury FC is back. They're pulling 2 shows Friday and then Sunday, and the Sunday card is back in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
So
is this gonna be televised too?
The Fury card, the prelims are gonna be shown on their Facebook page. Every Fury card is on Fight Pass. The main card is on UFC Fight Pass. But if you follow them on Facebook, they'll show you the prelims and then the swing bouts on Facebook for free. But the main card is always on UFC Fight Pass, and that is a subscription that is $10 a month.
Cool.
But on that platform, you can see
all the fights.
You can see every fight pertaining to like regional promotions and stuff like that, or like old UFC cards or old. You can go up there and see all of it. So yeah, those are my shout outs.
Okay. Shout out to my wife and the kids, my mom, my sis. Shout out to my podcast team. Shout out to my kin folks, two kin folks in a row doing something. Shout out to Eastside, you know what I'm saying? A whole lot of Eastside shit going on.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Omytfyb Studio, you know, they're gonna be doing some dope interviews. Go ahead, subscribe to that on YouTube. And shout out to all the talent that's gonna be, you know, at the South by Southwest event. South by Southwest is a big thing, especially with music. So any advice just from a spectator is man, just handle your business, man. You never know who's in the crowd looking. Out there. Yeah, you never know who's in the crowd looking. Even afterwards, you get off, man. Make sure you network. Networking is key to get your stuff out. I don't know if y'all know this as artists, but right now, podcast is the way to go to get your music out. Radio, they catch it later. They really got a program that they following, but you know, podcast right now is it. That's podcast, and we got a double. So we got the podcast and we got the DJ. So it's a one-stop shop, you know. And that's it, man. Shout out to A&B Easy, man. Hooking up the shirts. Always doing it.
Yeah, he did my jersey. I got him. I'm looking fresh.
She had that jersey 2 years ago. She just
for the photo shoot.
No, the other one. I'm talking about the other one.
Oh yeah. Shout out to my podcast team, you know, for holding down doing what we do. Shout out to Certified Luva for being a guest on our show. You and KG killing it. You know, big things popping, little things stopping. Shout out to everyone who's performing this weekend, South by Southwest. Catch me there. I'll be DJing on Friday and Saturday. You can catch me at Meet the DJ. Come out there and hit me up. You want to meet me because I can do a lot of great things for you. Not only do I DJ, I play music on my radio station. We do chopped and screwed. I do graphic design. I'm a mobile notary. I do a lot. EPKs, all that. I can help you out. I can bring you to the right people. We need producers. You need beat makers. You need mix and master. You need to turn your unclean song to a clean song. We got you. You need to know about DJ packs. I got you. Hit me up. We definitely want to do that. Shout out to anyone who supports me because, you know, I can't do this without you. And shout out to my girl, Shania. I guess how you pronounce it. Shania Bellamy. That is Snapback's baby mama. She had a brunch boss event this weekend, man. The mimosas got me before I went to Austin. It's like why I got drunk. It's the mimosas. But yeah, she did a brunch for the boss ladies, and it really taught me a lot because, you know, I knew a little bit, but hearing it from other women, it really teaches you a lot about your social media presence and how you should dress and act and etc. So I learned a lot. It was a dope event about the vibes. You know, my girl Markeisha was out there. Used to be part of Radioactive. Okay. She was out there representing the fashion model. Leticia was out there. Oh, okay. Leticia was out there, the fashion model, and some other dope women. So I got to connect and network with some dope women. If you need your eyelashes done, your eyebrows, need your booty to get a little plump, teeth whitening, need some teeth jewels, they got you. Go to House of Slay. She got you. She definitely going to keep you right. And it's off in Universal City. So if you live on the northeast side, you know it's kind of close. Dope business. You already know. Catch us out there this weekend. U3 Radio, where you has podcasts. I'm in the mix. It's your girl DJ Baby Blue. And
it's your boy D, aka Mr. Omytfyb himself.
Belarusky.